Hey guys, Zachary James Hill here for the World of Allegora LARP. Today I'm going to show you how to make garb. Garb is the clothing you wear for your LARP. So we're going to do that today. The last garb I made was about 5 years ago when I was in high school, and since then I have gotten a little fatter and a little more muscular as of late, trying to take those pounds down, but I still do not fit anywhere close into my old garb. So today I'm going to make some new garb and show you guys how to do it, and all for really cheap. Let's get started. The only tool you'll need for this is scissors, 2 big sheets of red fabric, some black pants with no buttons or belt loops, so it should look real easy, medieval wise. Good to go. There's a zipper here in case I gotta pee, of course, haha. A plain black shirt, red woman's dress for super cheap, 99 cents. And I'm gonna turn it into something cool, guys. I know it looks sort of dumb now, but once it gets cut up and sort of fitted all together, it's gonna look real nice. Because it was 99 cents, I also bought a black dress, sort of rip up and make cool. All that, have a sort of idea of how I want to do my costume, all flowy and look sort of tabardie and gown like. So bought 2 of these, super cheap. I'm not sure we're gonna use both, but we're gonna figure it out. I got all of this for $12 at Goodwill. Woo! So first thing we're gonna do is cut these buttons right here. I'm going to start cutting the sleeves. Now what we're gonna want to do is get the seam right here and cut right down there. It's also very good if you've ever done any cut-off sleeves before or anything of that nature, to turn the shirt inside out. You'll be able to see the seam better. So right after the seam, if you can see that right there. And I don't have a cameraman, I'm just holding the camera by myself, so I'm gonna put this down now. Also, something I should definitely mention, when you're cutting the sleeves, do not cut both at the same time. Even though it takes longer, you're gonna get a lot more of a size cut if you cut like one side at a time and then sort of go around, so you make sure everything stays even. Now it's starting to look like a tunic. What we're going to do now is I'm going to cut holes where the buttons were to match the holes here. I'm going to cut an extra one down here, rip it down a little bit, and then I'm going to cut some of this red cloth, which I have a crap ton of because of this awesome deal at Goodwill, and I'm just going to make some string out of it, some like long strips, and then sort of tie it through, because I want like a red and black look. So I cut this string longer than it actually needs to be, and that's simply because you rather have more than less, just in case it's easier to cut things off than to, of course, add it or sew it in. And then I made these holes as I told you I was going to right here. I'm just gonna string it through like a shoestring in just a second. Boom, you are done with that. Now if you want to go simple, you're just not that artistic, this is the simple thing you can do, just the shirt and then the pants over here. And if you want to sort of add a little pizzazz to it, like I said, you can get some red cloth. You can tie it around like a sash or whatever you like. Do like a simple knot and just boom, and there you got some simple garb right there if you want to do that. But we're going to sort of add on to get creative with any spare parts. This sleeve that we cut off the shirt, we can cut down a little bit and sort of make a forearm guard like this. Is probably going to fall down during combat, so what I'm going to actually do is sort of cut it a little bit more to sort of go to my arm, and then I'm going to cut it down the middle and put holes in there, and then sort of thread it like I did with this and some red string, and make it sort of, I'll be able to tighten it on my forearm that way, and then boom, I'll have arm guards. So let's get started. Okay, so I got the sleeve, and I sort of cut it down the middle and now flatten it out. Now I'm just going to put holes on each side here. I'm going to tighten it up like so. Slide it on through and then tie it, and I always recommend tying it around so it'll be tighter size it needs to be for the forearm guard, and sort of tuck it in like that, and then boom, you have a forearm guard that isn't going anywhere when you're battling. That's how you make a cheap forearm guard for that. Thankfully though, I already have some forearm guards, so I won't be needing that. I decided to cut the top half of the dress off right before it hits these little things that make it tighten around the waist. So I'm going to keep it on sort of as like a skirt, and then I'm going to cut down the seam right here, if you can see that. It's a little right here to sort of give it some room to flow better. And as you guys can see, this is the garb all laid out here. It's got the black underneath and the red. You can of course make anything else how you like, but this suits me. Got the gauntlets, good to go. Shirt, like a little flowy. It adds a little pizzazz, and of course, the more layers you want to put on, the better. All right. And here we are, good to go, guys. Got the whole costume together. Got a red and black belt sort of wrapped around me. Dress on, cut the slits down. See my pants a little bit more. The two red previously. So here we are, just a little cheap makeshift garb. And of course, if you think you can do better, go for it. I'm not very artistic or crafty with this kind of stuff, so as you can see, even with a low budget and not a lot of skill, you can make something that looks alright, pretty decent, and good to go. Thank you guys for reaching 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to continue to comment, like, and subscribe down below. Check out our website and, more importantly, our Facebook fan page in the description down below, or just Google the word Allegora, A-L-L-E-G-O-R-A. You can also check me out on my podcast, the Comedy Bull Podcast, your source for comedy and other bullshit. The link is also in the description down below, or just find us on all other podcast channels or websites, whatever, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play Music. We are everywhere. Please check us out. I'd love your support there as well. The world of Allegora LARP, LARPing innovative.